behind their administration. If you, me, and every other American could get on board on the same page that this administration has got to go, then I think we would see a great reformation from within to try to get back into the public favor. And we would see even more accountability of the Trump for the Trump administration from Congress if we could vote for the right candidates in midterms to actually do something about it. But that is not the direction that we're heading in whatsoever when we have people like you who cannot cannot admit to the rest of us that it's just time to stop supporting him, and there's still something you're standing behind.
No, I mean, it's I had a quick question, if you don't mind. How much do you think that the general economics of the country is dependent upon the presidency? You know what I mean? Because I'm under the impression that it doesn't really, it does, but it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm almost at the point where I feel like these presidents have become puppets, and both parties have been bought out by the same masters, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Then why are they doing such different things? Listen, I think that we see some like corrupt bipartisan influence through institutions such as Israel and AIPAC for sure.
Right.
But I don't think that the parties have just been bought out completely by quote unquote masters, or else we just wouldn't see significant differences in the party. Like one day, you know, we have Obama with a Democratic supermajority passing Obamacare. Then the next day we have Trump trying to terminate Obamacare, right? If they were just owned by the same uniparty, then I don't think we'd see such great conflicts within them. But I mean, that's a conspiracy theory. We're here to talk about facts. Why can't you just sit here, draw the line, and revoke your support from Trump?
Well, you know, like the thing with Obama, and I have found that interesting because, you know, people were making a big deal when Trump was doing the extrajudicial killings. I mean, sorry, I can't say that. Unaliving of people, right, with the drug boats and whatnot. And then I remembered when Obama was president, he did an extrajudicial killing of, sorry, again, unaliving of a U.S. citizen, a son of, do you remember that? It was a son of some terrorist guy. I can't remember his name. But it was a drone attack, and it was an extrajudicial killing as well. And it kind of paved the way of Trump doing this thing as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in a way, it's like they're both. I'm not saying that.
Can you just tell us why you can't draw that red line and stop supporting Trump? I'd like to go through the differences between Obama and Trump, but let's just focus on Trump. Why can't you just say that you're no longer MAGA?
I'm not. I mean, I could say that I'm not. You know what? I'm not MAGA anymore because I've come to the realization that this is just craziness at this level. You know what I mean?
Good,
I don't think I've ever been like one of those cultist MAGA supporters. You know what I mean? I have some sort of thought processes I could think for myself. I'm not just like, hey, he does no wrong. There's a lot of people that think that he's like infallible. You know, I'm not that kind of person.
Listen, Mo, I appreciate you for joining. I'm happy that we could get you across that line, and you have a good one. Okay.
All right, take care, brother.
All right, take care, guys. This right here is what it's all about, folks. This is what we are doing, and this is what we're gonna continue to do. What a good way to start off the stream. Okay, let's. I want to see more of that. I want to see much more of that. Oh, wow. Blue Girl, thank you so much for the wolf on TikTok. Let's go, Blue Girl. It's good to see you. Listen, I got to give a big shout out to Blue Girl, Tina, and DBL. You three have been watching for a long time and showing so much support. I'm so thankful for you guys. Over on Super Chat, Angelina, thank you so much for the 28 Canadian dollars. Let's show some love to Angelina down below in that comment section. Thank you so very much for that love and support, Angelina. Angelina with the 28 Canadian dollars says, hey, Dean, hope you're having a good day. Much love. Also, what's your favorite show? My favorite show has got to be, I'll answer that in one moment here. Because we got Tina over on TikTok sending some crazy yes a robot gift. Thank you, Tina. Now, Angelina, my favorite show of like all time has got to be The Good Place. That's my favorite show of all time. I love it so very much, Angelina. It's what got me interested in philosophy, and I think it's very, very interesting. Also on Super Chat, Dude Mama, thank you so much for the $10. Who says, love you, Dean. Keep walking those dogs. Appreciate you so much, Dude Mama. Sarah, thank you so much for the $10 as well. Who said, now when are you going to be reporting on how Trump is trying to get all those on the left labeled as members of T groups? We'll talk about that here in a moment. That's definitely something that we should bring up. Thank you so much for the $10. Over on PayPal, thank you, SJ, for the $15. SJ didn't attach a message, just sent that love right on through. Thank you, SJ. Show some love to SJ down below. Thank you so very much for that love and support. You are awesome as always. And same thing to you, William. Thank you so much for the $5. On Venmo, Julia, thank you for the $10. Who says you're the best part of my day. I'm happy that live streams can boost your mood, Julia. Wow, I mean, we have another 3 hours and 30 minutes worth of debates for the day, so I hope you enjoy them. Let's get 100 Julia W's and 200 Ariana W's for the $20. Who says the Discord chat is begging to know if your hair is blonde, strawberry blonde, or ginger. Thank you, sir. It's blonde. It's just, you know, a dark blonde. It's getting darker as I age. Thank you for the $20, Ariana. Show some love to Ariana. Same thing to you, Tom. Thank you so much for the $10. If you guys want to support me, support the stream, allow us to continue to be able to do this for 4 hours a day, 7 days a week, you can find my Venmo and my PayPal in the link tree in my bio and TikTok. Pin message over on the other place, and right there, Dean Withers, without the E in Withers. Great way to ask a question or to get a message across to the line. Now, Jill, I blacklisted you from my stream quite a while ago, just because I thought that the conversations were never productive and that you're honestly an irredeemable, crazy person. Now, the reason why I've decided to bring you up here today is to see if that's changed at all. If it hasn't changed, then, Jill, I regretfully hate to inform you that this conversation is going to be real short.
Little by little. But I want to know why the Democrats think it's okay in Virginia to go ahead and try and kick everybody out of the Supreme Court there, right here at midterms, and want age limits now.
Yeah, so then we could kick them out and get new justices to overturn the ruling about the gerrymandered map, because extreme times call for extreme measures, and I stand behind it 110%. Now, let me ask you this, Jill. The thing is, and I brought this up to the last guest as well, we'll probably be spending a lot of time talking about this today, is the fact that Donald Trump is completely detached from reality. Okay, he is gone insane. There's nothing left. He's nuts. All right, last night, 3 hours, 55 posts on Truth Social saying that Obama tried a coup 2016. He was working with the CIA to overturn Trump's admin. He wiretapped the Trump estates. He personally stole $120 million from Obamacare, and that he's a traitor that should be arrested and tried for treason. Okay, he's completely detached from reality. None of those things are true. He's an absolute nut.
You don't. How
should we get him out of office?
I have a question. How do you know? If he didn't have inside information, because I'm sure you don't, you're just, you know, a TikToker or whatever. He's got inside information, and this ain't the first time I heard this, Dean. And it's because of the globalists. He's part of the global agenda, and Trump's against the global agenda. He wants to remain a sovereign country, and Obama ain't on board with that. And most of the Democrats aren't either. So, yeah, Trump's got inside information, and that was going on. You're telling me that that none of that happened.
Do you remember when he shared an article saying that Obama was killed and replaced with a robotic clone? Did he have insider information on that too? I don't think it's fair for you to sit here and say, well, Dean, how do you know that the fantastical crazy shit this idiot is saying is false? Listen, people say crazy shit every day, especially when their minds are gone. And our gut reaction isn't to say that we're going to believe it until we could prove it false. Our gut reaction is to say, because of how insane that is, we're not going to believe it unless it could be proven right. And guess what? All right, all the crazy claims that Donald Trump made on Truth Social last night and has been making for years have never proven to be right. They've just been demonstrated to be exactly what they are. Not
you know why they haven't been proven in public? They just haven't been proven in public. Behind the scenes, oh yeah. Oh, they've got the
Are you behind the scenes, Jill?
Trump is, and
are
the
you?
Republicans are.
Are you?
Are you?
No, I'm not. Are you?
No. No,
okay,
but,
so
no.
You're not behind the scenes, so how do you know that it's been proven behind the scenes?
Because Trump has the information, dude.
How? How do you know
he's
that?
Bringing it out.
No, he's not bringing out any evidence for his claims.
Trump,
he's just making the claims.
Honey,
he's not like when he says that like Obama was working with the CIA to coup the government in 2016 while wiretapping the Trump estates. He's not giving any evidence for the claim that Obama was working with the CIA to coup the government in 2016 wiretapping Trump's estates. He's just saying it. Are you saying that Trump's word of mouth is evidence that what he's saying is true?
No, because he's got the Democrats covering up for him, dude.
Can you answer the question I asked you directly?
You think Trump's just making this stuff up, huh?
Yes, clearly. Now, can you answer the question I asked you directly?
Dean, you're smarter than that.
Now, can you answer the question that I asked you
Repeat the
directly,
question,
Jill?
Dean. Repeat it.
Do you
I
think
can't
that
believe
Donald
I
Trump's
did.
word of mouth serves as evidence for what he says?
Oh, absolutely. He's got the proof. He wouldn't just be making this stuff up. Are you kidding me?
Then why have so
Why
many of the
wouldn't
things that
Obama-
Trump has
wait a
said
minute,
been
hold up,
proven
hold up.
false?
Why wouldn't Obama bring lawsuits against him?
Because
Huh?
it'd be a new lawsuit every day. He doesn't
Well,
have time
hey,
for that.
Hey, you gotta shut him down. You gotta shut that stuff down.
Have
You don't want
lawsuits
the
shut down
world
Trump in the
believing that.
past?
You don't want the world believing the truth.
Have
now, do
lawsuits
we?
shut down Trump